You know, we got to do take after take after take, where they got 2 or 3 passes.
Because when you know what
It's a it's kind of what the name is, but it's really not what you do with it.
Except you just thought
Yeah.
There's a lot of support behind this movie, and I think everyone's really excited to see where it goes.
Electrician. The film was, I had a great time. I mean, it was just like an amazing experience.
you got it.
I'm gonna have to.
Matt Reeves.
Going fishing?
Yeah.
Than 10 people in the world that have seen this final version of the movie. So it's truly a world premiere, and you're the first to see it, and we hope you enjoy it. You're going to hear a little more about the talented people who made this movie in a moment, but there are a couple that I want to acknowledge. The first is my colleague, Emma Watts, who's president of production at 20th Century Fox. Emma supervised, along with her team, supervised this film from beginning to end, finished it a couple of weeks ago, and took the whole weekend off to have her baby. So that's the reason she's not here. So I'm going to say one shout out to Emma. And the other is Peter Chernin, who's a friend and a colleague, actually a guy I worked for 20 years, who produced Rise, which is appropriately named because it gave rebirth to this franchise, and produced with his team Dawn as well. So I want to particularly thank Peter. And then, as with any great movie, it all comes together through the genius of a great director. And in this case, we have the very talented, and it's my great pleasure to present you, the very talented, the very charismatic, the king of all apes, Matt Reeves.
And thank you so much to Fox and to Emma and to everybody. I mean, I've been a lifelong fan of Planet of the Apes, and the opportunity to make this movie was insane. I mean, the idea of making a summer blockbuster film that's also about something and is something that you could connect to emotionally, and it was just like, oh my God. When they came to me about doing it, and I told them what I wanted to do, and then they said yes, I was like, really? And they said, yeah. And so that's what we did. It's been an incredible experience. I want to thank Fox. And there's a bunch of people, I know you're all waiting to see the movie, so I'll be as quick as possible. But the only way that a movie like this gets made is because there are really some of the best collaborators you could possibly have in the world. And we had the greatest producers. Peter Chernin is a wonderful, wonderful producer. Great experience working with him. Thank you so much. And Dylan Clark, who's really sort of my partner in crime. Just such a wonderful experience with you. I love you so much. And we have, along with them, we have Amanda Silver and Rick Jaffa, who are producers and also wrote Rise and Planet of the Apes. Tom Hamill is here, who's one of our producers as well. And then we just have some of our production team. The music is so important to any film, and the music you're about to hear tonight moved me so much. And Michael Giacchino, who is an incredible composer, wrote that score, and I just can't thank him enough. And all of our sort of production team, our production designer, James Chinley, you're not going to believe the way the movie looks, and our editors, William Hoy and Stan Salfis, and And I want to go talk to you about the actors in a second. I'm going to ask them to stand up. But before I do, I just have to make a special note of one thing that I think everybody knows, but it just has to be said. Weta are the best artists in the world. And I just have to say, I can't believe it. I've never worked with a group of artists who were this hardworking and this talented. And I want to thank Joe Lettieri, I want to thank Dan Lemon, I want to thank Eric Winquist and Dan Barrett and everybody from the Weta team. You guys are incredible. And beyond that, none of this would be possible without the greatest actors. And I would love it if you guys would stand up just where you are, just so that everybody can see who you are. The incredible Andy Serkis, I love you so much. Also, it's an incredible experience to get to work with the amazing Gary Oldman. Thank you, Gary. An incredible actor, Jason Clarke. Someone who's near and dear to my heart, Kerry Russell. Someone who's also near and dear to my heart, Cody Smith McPhee, who I worked with last in that meeting, and he is beautiful and actor. Judy Greer, who's in the film, she's amazing. A mocap performer extraordinaire. The amazing Terry Notary, who not only plays Rocket in the film and was in Rise of the Planet of the Apes, he also actually trained all of our performers to move like apes. He's a former cirque performer. He is a genius. And thank you so much, Terry. You are a beautiful person and an artist. I love you. Karen Conoval, who plays Maurice, who you all remember from Rise. Karen, I love you. You're fantastic. Karen has a relationship with orangutans literally that started since Rise, and what she taught me about the apes is incredible. Kirk Acevedo is here tonight. I love you, Kirk. I love you, Kirk. And Nick Thurston, who's a young actor who plays Blue Eyes in the film you'll see tonight. And Jocko Sims. And lastly, the last thing I want to say is I just want to thank, when you work on a movie like this, you disappear for like 2 years. And you go, and all of these people, in various ways, disappear from their families. And I just want to thank, first of all, I want to thank my wife, Melinda, and I want to thank my son, Andrew, and I want to thank all of our families because you really spend so much time without us during this time. It's a labor of love, but it's also a big sacrifice not to get to spend time with our families and for them to lose us in so many ways during that time. And I just want to thank all of the families. Thank you so much. And my family, my mother, thank you so much. Okay, lastly, I want to invite Susanna Robbins, Denise Bradley Tyson, and Billy Wong up for a moment because they have a special announcement.
Well, on behalf of the City of San Francisco and Mayor Edwin Lee, we would like to declare today the dawn of the Planet of the Apes Day. The city has issued this beautiful proclamation and wants everyone to go ape in San Francisco. So thank you all, and we're so thankful that Fox decided to shoot this here, and we want you to come back for number 3 and 4 and however many there are. So, thank you so much.
This is so cool. Thank you so much, and guys, enjoy the movie.